My child, listen to me right now. Do not rush off. Do not treat this as something ordinary. I am speak, ing to you with the fullness of my love, yet also with great seriousness. You are not permitted to scroll past this. I mean that deeply. This moment was written long before today arrived. It has found you because I arranged it to find you. Out of every voice that could have reached you, I ensured this one would stand right before you. This is not a coincidence. It is not random, and it is not meant for someone else. It is meant for you. I know how exhausted you are. I know the burden you carry, the thoughts that make you feel small, the questions that rob you of sleep at night. You wonder whether I still see you, whether I still hear what you pray. You ask yourself whether your life holds any real significance. And here I am, breaking through every wall of doubt, reaching you exactly where you stand, to tell you that I have never left your side, not even for a single breath. Every tear, I have seen it. Every cry, I heard it. Every moment you believed no one was paying attention, I was paying attention. I am asking you now to give me just a little of your time, because these words carry life for you. This is not entertainment. This is your destiny. What I am about to say can reshape how you see yourself, how you view your future, and how deeply you understand my love for you. If you turn away, you will miss what I have already prepared. If you stay, you will receive exactly what your heart has been quietly longing for. So lean in, my child. Do not skip this. Stay until the very end. I am Jesus, and I am right here with you now. I do not want your mind somewhere else. I do not want half your attention. I want you to hear me fully, because what I am about to share has the power to lift burdens you have carried for years. You have been asking, Lord, do you still see me? Do you still care? Have you forgotten me? I want you to know that every single time those words rose up inside you, I was right there. I was listening. I was watching. I was holding you, even when you could not feel it. You thought my quietness meant I was gone, but it never did. My silence was not distance. It was preparation. I was shaping you, protecting you, and arranging things beyond your current sight. My beloved child, you are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. From the very start of your life, my eyes have been on you, and my hand has never lifted away. I know your private tears. I know the moments you smiled in front of others while falling apart when you were finally alone. I know how you held yourself together for everyone around you while your heart was quietly breaking inside. I saw the nights you wept silently into your pillow. I saw the mornings you wanted to surrender before the day even got started. I saw the warfare in your mind, the thoughts that told you that you were not enough, that you had failed too many times, that nothing would ever change. I have seen all of it. And even in those darkest moments, I was whispering hope into your spirit, keeping your soul alive when despair wanted to swallow you whole. My child, hear me now. Not a single piece of your pain has been wasted. Not one of your tears has been overlooked. I have gathered every single one. I have kept every wordless prayer, every broken sigh. You believe they vanished into the air, but they reached my throne. And not only did they reach me, I answered them, though not always in the way or timing you expected. What felt like delay was never denial. It was me protecting you, preparing you, and holding back what you were not yet ready to handle. You have been walking through battles that felt deeply unfair. People have betrayed you. Doors have shut against you. Opportunities you longed for seemed to slip away. And you asked, why, Lord? Why does everything I want always feel just out of reach? My beloved, listen carefully. I was not punishing you. I was protecting you. I was making sure that what I give you will not crush you, but truly bless you. I was keeping you away from paths that looked promising at first, but would have ended in heartbreak. I was walking you through a season of preparation so that when your breakthrough finally comes, you will be strong enough to carry it. I need you to understand that your story is not finished. The chapters you thought held only loss and failure are actually the foundation of a far greater story I am still writing. You have been walking through fire, but that fire was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you. Like gold tested in the furnace, you are emerging purer, stronger, and more radiant than ever before. The very pain you believed would undo you has been shaping you into a testimony of my faithfulness. But my child, I must alert you. The enemy has been watching too. He has whispered lies into your heart. He has tried to persuade you that I have walked away, that you are unworthy of my love, that your life will never shift. He has tried to steal your hope, to make you believe that nothing will ever be different. But hear me clearly. Those are lies. They are not your own thoughts. They are the enemy's whispers. Do not believe them. Do not give them any power. For I, the Lord your God, declare this over you. You are mine. You are chosen. You are deeply loved. And your future is filled with hope. This is exactly why I told you not to skip this. Because I am cutting through those lies with truth right now. I am silencing the enemy's voice and reminding you of who you truly are. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are my child. And I have a plan for your life that no one can take from you. You have felt weak, but I am your strength. You have felt lost, but I am your guide. You have felt empty, but I am your fullness. When you could not carry yourself another step, I carried you. That is the reason you are still here. That is why, despite everything, you have not been destroyed. You have wondered how you made it through certain seasons, how you survived nights that seemed impossible, how you came through storms that should have crushed you. I will tell you, it was me. I was the one holding you together when you were sure you would fall apart. I was the one shielding you from arrows you never even saw coming. I was the one keeping your heart alive when despair tried to kill it. You did not survive because you were strong enough. You survived because I never let you go. Now listen, beloved. A shift is coming. The battles you have endured have not been pointless. They have been leading to this moment. I am about to open doors no one can close. I am about to release blessings you thought had passed you by. I am about to restore what was stolen, renew what was broken, and breathe life back into what appeared dead. You are standing at the edge of a new season. And this word is your confirmation. Do not question it. Do not let fear convince you it is not for you. It is for you. That is why I brought you here. That is why I told you not to skip this. But I must warn you again. The enemy will attempt to distract you, make you doubt, and persuade you that this word is not yours. He will bring up your past failures, your weaknesses, your mistakes. He will try to tell you that you are not worthy of what I am promising. But remember this truth. My love does not depend on your perfection. My blessing is not based on your performance. It is based on my grace. And my grace is more than enough. You are not disqualified. You are not beyond my reach. You are exactly where I knew you would be. And I am meeting you here right now. So what do I ask of you, my child? I ask you to trust me. I ask you to remain close to me. I ask you to release the bitterness you have carried, the shame you have hidden, the fear you have been feeding. Let them all go. They no longer define who you are. You are mine, and I am making you new. Spend time with me in prayer, even in the simplest words. I do not need polished phrases. I only want your heart. Stay in my presence. Open your Bible and allow my promises to fill you. Surround yourself with people who build you up, not those who drag you down. Choose to believe that I am working, even when you cannot see it. My beloved, if you walk with me in this, you will witness miracles, not only in your spirit, but in every area of your life. Chains will break. Healing will flow. Relationships will be restored. Provision will come where there was lack. Joy will rise where there was only sorrow. I am not going to touch just one part of your life. I am going to touch every part, spirit, mind, body, and soul. I am going to make you whole. And when I do, no one will be able to deny that it was my hand at work. The very people who doubted you will see my glory displayed in your life. The very places where you felt shame will become the places of your testimony. The very wounds you thought would never close will shine as proof of my power. You will not only walk in blessing, you will carry my light for others. You will be a living witness that I am real, that I am faithful, and that I never abandon my children. My beloved child, now that I have your full attention, let me tell you something you may not have heard enough. I love you, and I have always been near. I am not speaking of a love that fades when you stumble or changes when you fail. I am speaking of a love that has never shifted, not once, from the very moment you were formed. I saw you before you ever took your first breath. I spoke your name into existence before the world ever knew you. And from that very moment, I have been close to you. You have often believed you were walking alone. You have looked around and found empty rooms, silent nights, and days when it seemed no one truly understood you. You have carried the ache of loneliness, wondering whether anyone even noticed the weight you bore. My child, I was there. I was not far away. I was not distant because I did not care. I was right beside you. Every time you whispered words into the darkness, I heard them. Every time your heart cried without making a sound, I felt it. Every time you thought no one could see what you were battling, I was watching over you with a love deeper than words can hold. There were moments when you asked, "Where are you, Lord? Why can I not feel you? Why do you seem so far when I need you most?" Listen closely, beloved. My presence never left you. I was not gone. I was holding you in ways you could not see. There were battles rising against you that you never even knew about. Arrows aimed at your soul, traps laid by the enemy. And I stood between you and every one of them. I shielded you. I fought for you. I lifted you when you were too weak to lift yourself. You did not make it through those storms by chance. You made it because I was there. Think of the nights when peace arrived out of nowhere. Think of the mornings you woke with just enough strength to take another step. Think of the times you expected to shatter completely, yet somehow you did not. That was me. I was the calm that settled your racing mind. I was the breath that filled your lungs when despair pressed in. I was the strength that rose up within you when you were certain you had nothing left. My beloved, you have never been abandoned. Not for one heartbeat. Not for one tear. Not for one moment. I know there are wounds in your heart that go back years. Times when people you trusted turned away. Times when friends walked out and left you standing in the ruins of broken promises. Times when the ones you loved most wounded you the deepest. You wondered, if people can leave so easily, maybe I am not worth staying for. But I tell you the truth. I never left. I never walked away. I never changed my mind about you. While others saw only weakness, I saw treasure. While others judged your failures, I saw the battles you were fighting. While others gave up on you, I held on tighter. My love for you is not based on what you can offer me. It is based on who you are to me, my beloved child. Even when you turned your face away from me, even when you thought you did not need me, even when you chose paths that hurt your own soul, I was still near. I did not reject you. I did not cast you aside. I did not turn away in disappointment. I stayed. I walked with you even when your feet led you into dark places. I spoke gently to your heart even when you did not want to listen. I protected you from things that could have destroyed you completely. My love has never been fragile, and my presence has never been conditional. I am not like people who withdraw when they are hurt. I am the friend who stays closer than any other. I am the father who never abandons his child. My child, I see the struggle within you. You wonder, am I truly loved? Am I really valuable? Could Jesus actually be proud of me? Hear me now. I am proud of you. I see the quiet strength it takes to keep going when you feel like giving up. I see the effort you pour into each day, even when no one else notices. I see the way you have chosen kindness when bitterness would have been easier. I see how you have kept believing even when your heart was heavy with disappointment. I see all of it, and I am proud of you. Do not measure yourself by the standards of this world. The world says your value depends on your success, your perfection, your ability to never stumble. But I say you are valuable because you are mine. Your worth has never been tied to your performance. It has always been tied to my love. And my love does not waver when you fall. I love you when you succeed. I love you when you feel strong. I love you when you feel weak. My love is not fragile. It is unbreakable. Remember the moments you were certain no one cared. I cared. Remember the times you thought no one was listening. I was listening. Remember the times you questioned whether life even had meaning. I was whispering to you that your life carries more purpose than you know. My presence has been with you through every season. When you rejoiced, I rejoiced with you. When you wept, I wept with you. When you were silent, I sat with you in that silence. When you fell, I picked you up. You have never walked a single step of your journey alone. Even now, my spirit surrounds you. Even as you take in these words, I am filling the space around you with my presence. If your heart feels lighter, it is because I am lifting the burdens you have been carrying. If peace is stirring inside you, it is because I am near. You do not need to chase after me. You do not need to earn me. I am already here, closer than the air in your lungs, closer than the beat of your own heart. I want you to believe this truth, my child. I am with you in every detail of your life. When you sit in a quiet room, I am there with you. When you travel down the road, I am beside you. When you lay down to rest, I am watching over you. When you wake to face a new day, I am already there, ready to guide you. There is no place too distant, no pit too deep, no mistake too great to push me away. My nearness is not something you earn. It is something I promised. You may have thought your prayers were too small, too weak, or too broken to matter. But I heard them all, every single one. The whispered prayers in the middle of the night. The silent words you never said aloud. The sighs that rose from your chest when you could not form a single sentence. I understood every one of them. I gathered them into my heart and answered them in ways you could not yet see. I know it seemed like silence, but silence was not absence. I was working behind the scenes, aligning details, preparing breakthroughs, and keeping you safe from what lay ahead that you did not yet know about. Look back for a moment. Think of the times you were certain you would never make it. Times you were sure it was over. Times you believed the pain would crush you, the weight would break you, and hope had completely disappeared. Yet here you are. You survived. You endured. You are still standing. Do you know why? Because I was holding you. Because I never let go. Because I love you far too much to let darkness win. So today, I want this truth to sink into the deepest place inside your heart. You are fully seen, fully known, and fully loved. You do not have to perform to earn my love. You do not have to pretend to be strong to keep me near. You do not have to hide your pain to be accepted. I see it all. I know it all. And I love you completely. My beloved, if you only knew how often my eyes are on you, how often my thoughts turn to you, you would never doubt again. My love for you outnumbers the stars in the sky. My presence wraps around you like the very air you breathe. You are mine and I am yours. My beloved child, listen closely now, because I am about to speak to you of something already unfolding in your life. A breakthrough is coming. What you have been praying for, crying for, waiting for, and even doubting at times. It is far closer than you realize. You have walked through valleys where it felt like the night would never end. But I tell you today, the morning is already rising. The dawn is breaking. The breakthrough you believed was far away is standing right at the threshold of your life. I know you have asked, when Lord? How much longer must I wait? How many more tears must fall? You have watched the days become months and the months stretch into years. You have questioned whether I even remembered your prayers. My child, I need you to hear me with your whole heart. Not one word you have spoken to me has been lost. Not one tear has been wasted. Every prayer you whispered, every plea you made, every sigh that rose up when words failed you, I heard them all. I have held every single one in my hands. They were never ignored. They have been stored. And the time of release is now. Your waiting has not been empty. It has been building. It has been preparing. Like a seed buried underground, you could not see what was happening. But growth was taking place in the hidden places. You believed nothing was moving. But beneath the surface of your life, roots were spreading, foundations were being strengthened, and your faith was being refined. You thought you were stuck, but you were actually being shaped. You thought doors were closing permanently, but I was preparing to open doors that no one will ever be able to shut again. My child, I say it once more, your breakthrough is near. The season of relentless struggle, the cycle of disappointment, the heaviness that seemed impossible to lift, all of it is reaching a turning point. You will not walk in circles forever. You will not repeat the same battles endlessly. The chains binding you are breaking even now. The walls that blocked your path are falling. The way that seemed sealed is opening right before your eyes. But I need you to believe this. The breakthrough I am sending will not be small. It will not be a minor shift you barely notice. It will be something that completely transforms how you see everything. It will be like water suddenly bursting from rock in a dry and barren desert. It will be like light flooding into a room that has been locked in darkness for years. It will be like chains crashing to the ground with a sound so undeniable that freedom has unmistakably arrived. This breakthrough is not about fixing just one area of your life. It is about transforming your life completely. You have been waiting for answers in your health, in your family, in your finances, in your heart. And I say to you, I am moving in all of those places at once. I am not limited to one blessing, one breakthrough, one answer. I am a God of abundance, and when I move fully. The healing you thought was impossible. The restoration you believed came too late. The opportunities you thought you had forfeited, they are returning to you, renewed, restored, and multiplied. You will witness it with your own eyes. The same places where you wept will become the places where you laugh again. The same nights you thought would never end will be the very nights you look back on as the turning point of your life. The same battles you feared would destroy you will become the testimonies you share to prove that I am faithful. But my child, I must prepare you for something. When breakthrough comes, it may not always look the way you imagined. You prayed for one thing, but I may give you something greater. You asked for a door, but I am preparing a gate. You hoped for enough to survive, but I am preparing more than enough to overflow. Do not limit me with your expectations. Do not think I will only move in the way you pictured. My ways are higher than your ways, and my plans are greater than anything you could design for yourself. Trust that whatever I bring will be far better than what you dreamed. There were seasons when you thought I had forgotten you. You believed my silence meant I was ignoring you, but I was working the entire time. I was arranging every detail, moving pieces into place, aligning hearts, and shifting circumstances. If I had given you what you asked for too early, it would have overwhelmed you. If I had opened the door before you were ready, it would have harmed you. But now you are ready. Your faith has grown stronger. Your character has been shaped. Your heart has been refined. Now you can receive and carry what I am about to place into your hands. I need you to believe that the best is not behind you, it is ahead of you. You have experienced losses, yes. You have faced disappointment, yes. But you have not yet seen the fullness of my goodness. What is coming will be greater than what was taken. What I am about to release will far outweigh the sorrow of what you have endured. You will not be left with ashes. You will be crowned with beauty. You will not be left with mourning. You will be filled with joy. You will not be left with heaviness. You will walk in freedom. My child, breakthrough is not only about what you will receive. It is also about who you are becoming. You will begin to see yourself differently. You will understand that you are stronger than you thought, braver than you knew, and more loved than you ever allowed yourself to believe. The fire you endured has not left you broken. It has left you shining. The weight you carried has not crushed you. It has built your strength. The battles you fought have not defined you. They have prepared you. So lift your head. Do not let despair keep your eyes fixed on the ground. Look up. Your redemption draws near. Look forward. Your story is not finished. Look within. My spirit is alive inside you. Look around. Signs of breakthrough are already appearing. I will restore relationships that seem too fractured to mend. I will bring back joy where sadness has made its home. I will breathe new life into dreams you buried long ago. I will release provision where there was lack. I will heal your heart, your mind, and your body. Nothing is too difficult for me. Nothing is too far gone. Nothing is impossible. My beloved, prepare your heart. Breakthrough is not only coming, it is already here. Do not question it. Do not dismiss it. Do not say maybe someday. Say instead, this is the day the Lord has made, and I will rejoice in it, for I am truly moving right now. And when it comes, you will not need to wonder whether it was me. The peace you feel, the joy that rises, the doors that swing open, the chains that fall away, all of it will declare that I, your Savior, have moved in your life. Others will look at you and say, surely the hand of God has been upon them. Your life will become a living testimony, shining proof that I am faithful, that I am powerful, and that I am near. So hold on a little longer. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Do not give up now, for you are closer than you think. I am not just bringing you through this. I am bringing you into something new, something greater, something truly beautiful. Your breakthrough is not only promised, it is certain, and you will see it with your very own eyes. My beloved child, listen carefully now, because what I am about to say is deeply serious. A breakthrough is coming. Blessings are being released. Answers are already on their way. But you must be aware that the enemy will attempt to steal what I am doing. He cannot stop my hand from moving, but he will do everything within his reach to make you doubt, distract you, and pull you away from the word I have spoken over your life. That is why I told you not to skip this. This is not simply encouragement. It is a warning. It is preparation. It is protection for your heart. My child, doubt is one of the sharpest weapons the enemy carries. He whispers lies into your mind, causing you to question whether what you are hearing is truly meant for you. He says things such as, maybe this promise is for someone else. Maybe God has forgotten me. Maybe I am too broken, too far gone, too late for anything to change. These are lies designed to weaken your faith. Do not believe them. Do not allow them to take root in your spirit. When you hear those voices, return to what I am saying right now. I have chosen you. I have called you, and I will not abandon you. My promises are yours. Another trap the enemy lays is distraction. He knows he cannot take away what I have already decided to give you. So instead, he tries to keep your eyes fixed on everything happening around you. He floods your mind with anxiety about tomorrow, with fear of what others think, with endless cycles of comparison. He wants you so consumed, so restless, so distracted that you stop listening to me. but you must not allow it. When the noise of the world overwhelms you, pause and return to my voice, still, steady, and clear. I do not speak through confusion. I speak through peace. You must guard your heart carefully in this season. Do not let bitterness take up residence within you. Do not let anger put down roots. Do not let old wounds resurface and bind you again. These are instruments the enemy uses to cause you to lose sight of what I am doing. When you carry unforgiveness, it weighs you down like stones. When you carry shame, it blinds you to the future I am building for you. Lay all of it at my feet. Stop clinging to it. I have already paid the full price for your freedom. Why carry what I have already carried on your behalf? My child, you must also be cautious about the voices you allow to speak into your life. Not everyone will celebrate what I am doing for you. Some will doubt. Some will discourage. Some, out of their own pain, will try to convince you that what I promised will never come to pass. Do not allow their words to shake your faith. You do not need human approval for my word to be true. You do not need others to confirm it for you to know that I am faithful. All you need is to hold tightly to what I have spoken, even when no one else understands. Remember, when Joseph shared his dream too early, his brothers turned against him. When David was anointed king, many refused to believe it. Not everyone will recognize what I see in you. Not everyone will comprehend what I am doing within you. That is why I warn you now. Guard your promise. Protect it in prayer. Keep it close to your heart. Treasure it until the right time for it to be revealed. The enemy will also use your own past against you. He will remind you of your mistakes, your failures, the moments you deeply regret. He will try to persuade you that because of those things, you do not deserve what I am about to give you. But my beloved, do not let him deceive you. I have already washed you clean. I have already forgiven you. I have already declared you worthy, not because of what you have done, but because of what I did for you. The cross is your proof. My blood is your covering. You are not disqualified. You are mine. I know how heavy the battle can feel. I know how your thoughts sometimes race with fear. I know how you sometimes feel pulled in every direction, unable to fix your focus on me. But I tell you these things so that you will not be caught off guard. The enemy is loud, but he is not powerful. His voice is filled with lies, but my truth always wins. When doubt comes, answer it with faith. When fear rises, speak my promises over yourself. When distraction pulls at you, turn your eyes back to me. Do not grant the enemy a power he does not possess. And do not forget, my child, distraction is not only about noise. It is also about delay. If the enemy can cause you to waste your time, he can prevent you from stepping fully into the blessing I am giving you. That is why I tell you to stay awake. Stay alert. I also want you to know this. When breakthrough draws near, distractions will often multiply. You may notice more obstacles, more delays, more confusion rising around you. Do not be alarmed. This is actually a sign that your blessing is close. The enemy fights hardest when he knows his time is nearly over. So when things suddenly feel more difficult, when the pressure intensifies, remember, it means your breakthrough is right at the door. Do not give up now. Do not let go. Stand firm. For the very thing you have been waiting for is about to be placed directly into your hands. Amen.